Hello, my friends out there. Hope you are staying cool because let me tell you, it is hot here in Tacoma. It's actually cool now because it's about 9:30 at night, but sorry, it's 10 o'clock at night. Excuse me. Hey, boys, you guys should be in bed by now. You all ready? Let's brush your hair quickly, buddy, okay? Turn the lights out and let's get to bed. So, yeah, what's that? Come here, buddy. I can't hear you. So, it's hot, hot, hot in Tacoma today. Okay, can you go get it for me? Sorry, we got to use the detangler. Mommy won't let him use it on his own. Both my boys have chosen to go the long hair route, which is fine by me, but that requires more work and effort and upkeep than short hair like mine. No upkeep there. So yeah, it's been super hot and like it cools down at night, right? But my house is not cooling down the way we'd like it to, which is one of the reasons why we're moving. You can't see it right now, but the rest of the room wall around here, there's almost nothing here. Um, can you brush it if I do it for you? If I just spray it in? All right, watch out. Yeah, get all that brushed through and it should stop the tangles in the morning, okay? Take that with you. Sorry about that, guys. So, yeah, it's super hot here, and I'm trying to stay cool. My in-laws are in town. My brother and sister-in-law were living with us all through the month of June and part of July, and now my sister-in-law, my wife's mom and dad are here, hanging out, which is pretty cool. Um, we're going to go away on a little vacation in 2 days, but they're staying at our house first. Hey, Trinity, man, you're up late for where you're at. I got to tell you something, my friend. I've started taking guitar lessons. I am nowhere near as good as you. I got some notes down. I'm not a natural, but I'm taking my third lesson tomorrow morning. Actually, it's been a busy week. I haven't practiced that much, so don't don't. It's late in life, but better late than never, right? So that's the sort of thing. Trinity's here, so we can get the party started now. We're drinking a Kolsch. My friend Chris was in town last week. Between the time that my brother and sister-in-law left and my mother and father-in-law came, my friend Chris was sleeping in the guest room. It's been a busy summer, and we went rock climbing. And he mentioned that he had a Kolsch beer the other night after a day of climbing because it was a really refreshing beer. So I hadn't had a Kolsch in a while. So I got this one from Occidental, which is out of Portland, Oregon. It's pretty good. It's not great, but it's hitting the spot on a hot night like this. So let's see. We got a little haul here. Hit some amazing 25-cent books. I'm going to show you later. And just had a really nice haul. Some of these I might have shown earlier because I'm all crazy. It's just you should do it, man. You should definitely do it. That would be so awesome to hear. Like what you sang that time when you were live was really impressive. So yeah, some of this haul I might have shown before. My comics are all messed up. They're all just in one box I got the other day, and 95% of my comics are in storage. So let's get to it. Oblivion song. I'll probably read this, but obviously I got it because it's $2 and it's worth about $2 right now. But the TV show's been opted, so it might go. Might wow, there's the Kolsch for you. Might go somewhere. Um, Savage Dragon and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Thought that was a cool crossover. Picked that up for $1. I was like, cool, I'll get that. And now I can't remember if it was Trinity or somebody else that sent me this. This came in like an auction that I won, 6 books. And it's actually a really cool issue. So I saw another one for $1, picked it up again. Pretty nice stuff to have. Got a little, you all good? I can kiss me goodnight. Got a little Wolverine action, number 24 for $1 or something. Watch out, those stuff comics. Love you, buddy. Send your brother out. So I'm missing this one in the run. I've got like most of 1 through 100, maybe missing 20 there. Farley's Nerd Cave. Any Punisher is good Punisher. I agree. Come on over, buddy. So I picked that one up. Come here. Good night. I got a little X-Men Adventures, number 1. I love the X-Men all throughout the 80s. This is 90s X-Men, and I really didn't watch this. I was probably in college thinking it was too cool for comics or something dumb like that. So I missed this whole era of the X-Men, but I know that a lot of people in their 30s, this is the X-Men to them. Like this is how they grew up with X-Men. So that was pretty cool. Pick up little X-Men Adventures #1. Did that any day. I've always loved this Rebirth cover. So this obviously was not like not cheap. This is $5. It's just probably what it's worth, but I don't mind getting that one again. I really like that a lot. Thought that was really cool. I've got the whole run of Star Wars. It's still going on and getting exceedingly boring, but there's a few that I will always get doubles of, and this is one of them. Issue 21. This is the first appearance of Scar Squadron, and they are like an elite stormtrooper squadron that seems to be a little bit more independent. They're not as clonish or as kind of one-minded. Hey, Carson, man, how you doing? A lot of people here. I mean, 3 of you, but you're all cool, so that seems like a lot to me. So anyway, I always pick this up. I've got like 3 of them just in case this squadron appears in a movie later. I don't know. Probably not episode 9. It doesn't fit the timeline. If you're listening to the news today, confirmed. Carrie Fisher, some other footage will be there, and Billy D. Williams and Mark Hamill, obviously doing a Force Ghost, will be in Star Wars 9, which is pretty cool. So anyway, Scar Squadron is really cool, and this is their first appearance, and I've got a few copies of that. Now this is the one that I need a sip of beer to have first because it blew my mind. 25 cents. Y'all might recognize it. I already have one of these that I paid $40 for like a year and a half ago when it was only worth 20. Now it's going for about 60 or 70. But I paid 25 cents for this yesterday, and it's an immaculate version. You guys can check. I don't think there's definitely nothing color breaking there. I mean, I think that is pretty good on the spine, and everywhere else is good. So I was pretty happy to get that for a quarter. Trinity, man, I know you got something for trade. So we keep talking and dancing around a trade. We'll hit it sometime, but this is my second one, so I'm happy to let this go and trade it for something. So let's figure out what we can do because, I want to pass the love on. Web of Spider-Man, I just thought that was cool for a quarter. That's what you should find in the quarter bin, right, is these 1990s Marvel comics that they made so many of, not these 2000s comics that are worth a lot, but found both of them. This hologram works a lot better than the lenticular covers that they did, a lot later. Instagram, yeah, actually, I'm under Tacoma Comics. Really confusing, I know. Another quarter buy. Oh no, where is this from? Oh, this was part of an image lot I got in an auction win. I don't know. This is one that I might have shown before. So I'll go through these 2 quick. Also, a Spawn Kills Everyone. I guess this is some sort of spoof one. Those are pretty cool. Nothing super exciting, but fun stuff. Got some early Alpha Flight. These were a quarter each, issue 2 and 3. Love that cover, man. Pretty cool. Yeah, I do remember talking about this. So this is a little bit of repeat. So I'm going to rush through these next few. Raiders. This is like a reprint, 64 pages, since it's $1.25. And this was the original, same exact cover. Those are both quarter comics, as were these 2 copies of Dragon Slayer, which just brings me back to my youth. Yeah, Trinity, that would be awesome, dude. Definitely looking forward to getting in contact with you. Yeah, they're going to do Carrie Fisher. Sorry, I'm just reading back through the chat. They're going to do Carrie Fisher somehow with, they've got enough footage from Last Jedi that they can use it going forward. I'm trying to find some of the more popular and key original Valiant ones. This is not one of them, but I just thought this was a cool cover. I like this strong foil sticking out from the background. And I just never finished this one. I got all the Baltimore stuff except for 2. They did 12 different miniseries. They go up to like 5 each. Some of them are only one shots, some of them are 2 issues, some of them are 5 issues. But that's like the largest. And I'm missing like 1 or 2 comics out of all 50 or 60 or something. But if you haven't checked out the Baltimore, definitely check it out. Really quality writing and drawing by Mike Mignola. Trees, I think I heard that this is optioned for a movie or something. That's why I picked it up. Got myself a copy of this. Had the price sticker on. I tried cleaning it up. I ended up fading it, so now it's worth like the quarter I paid for it. But I've got 2 other copies of this. This is New Avengers 27. This is when Hawkeye was revealed to be the new Ronin. The other one to get, if you're trying to get these keys, is New Avengers 11, is the one where Ronin first appeared, but nobody knew who he was until 27. All right, this next one, this is the haul I got today. So everything there was like a few days ago. This is today's haul. I knew this comic was in Half Price Books, but when I went to look for it after I heard the news, I could only find issue 2, 3, 4, and 5. I couldn't find 1. I figured somebody grabbed it, so I was a little, a little ticked off, but I kept looking for it. I started flipping through the Dark Horse section, and I realized I found it. I realized somebody had put it over there, probably like to save for later or something. So anyhow, Huck, I'm actually going to read this. I heard it's pretty good, but this is one of Mark Millar's 4 properties that was optioned for his Netflix contract. So he's got Magic Order, Huck, Jupiter's Legacy, and I think something called Mistress. And the only one I don't have is Mistress. I've got Jupiter's Legacy #1. I've got like 2 copies of that. I've got this now, and I've got a couple copies of Magic Order. So there's #2, 3. There is #4 and #5. Has anybody read these? I myself have not. They're supposed to be pretty good. They're good enough that they're making a making a show out of them. I'm just looking something up here because I'm got out of order and I want to explain. No, that's spelled wrong. So Farley, what should I be looking for in Valiant? I've got Bloodshot 6 and 7. I've got Rye #1. I've got I think that's it. I don't have Harbinger #1, which is First Faith. What else are like the early 92, 93 keys that I should be looking up, my friend? Let me know. So anyhow, X-Force 1991. So got another copy of these for a quarter. I can't tell you. I think I've got 3, maybe 4 now. But that's pretty cool. I like collecting those because they're X-Men, and that's my favorite. Got another one of these. I think this is my 3rd copy. This one's still in the bag. And the card that it came with was Cable. Actually, yeah, 2 cards. Cable's the only one that I can see. I don't know what the other card there is. Looks like I've lost the chat. There's the chat back. Magic Order. Yeah, I have 2 of those. I don't have any store variants. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Besides the specking on it, it's a great book. I mean, it's a classic story that you've heard 1,000 times before, but a classic story done exceedingly well. Really, really well. All right, so X-Force #1, no big deal. But then for a quarter, X-Force number 4, the 3rd appearance of Deadpool. Don't know, where we're going with Deadpool. We're gonna like celebrate his 5th and 6th and 7th appearance. I don't know, but I got that one. And then for a quarter, I got X-Force 5, first appearance of Mr. Tolliver, whoever the heck that is, but also the first appearance of the new Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, kind of a revamped one. Harbinger 0, okay, all Bloodshot. So they do have, like, for a quarter, they've got #8 and #5. Harbinger 10, Eternal Warrior 4. I'm going to go back in the chat and write all this down because they have a lot of these old Valiant in the quarter bin at Half Price Book. Yeah, I do have 6 and 7 with the Ninjok appearances. Trinity, don't think it's going to be that one, but keep coming at me, brother. We'll figure out something. Number 8, first cameo appearance of Domino, though some might argue that New Mutants 98 was the actual appearance. It gets so confusing with the Domino appearances. It gets crazy. This is also the origin of Cable. And then first appearance of the real Domino. So they say the one that was in New Mutants 98 was really Copycat masquerading as her. And there is the flashback in that one. So you take your pick. But I've got all three. Well, I don't have New Mutants 98. First appearance of Gideon. Yay! But right there, we've got X-Force 11. I paid like $8 for this from Longbox Love Affair a couple months ago. And then I just found it for $0.25. Be patient. Be patient, my friend. You will get this stuff. Caliber Presents is the first Crow. Is that by Valiant? I did not know. That is really cool. A little bit more X-Force here. I think this is a classic battle or first battle between Deadpool and Cable. Again for $0.25. I knew I would find this one. Unfortunately, it had a price sticker on that I had to peel off, and I can feel the stickiness. Youngblood 2, first appearance of Prophet, of whom they're making a movie. And then down here, the other side, it's also the first appearance of Shadowhawk. Somebody told me there was a third first appearance in this. I don't know. But what's cool is there's still these little cards intact in the middle. But that was pretty cool. It's a little bit of a stiff copy. Some non-color breaking spine creases. But my real worry here is up here in the corner. I peeled the sticker off without cutting the sticker, but it's definitely some gunk there. So if you can see, it's getting a bit of dirt. So I didn't cut the page, but I did leave the gunk there. I got to remove that gunk really carefully. So again, 25 cents. And then I hit a run that I saw, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. Let's see what's in there. See if any keys are in there. And it was some old Iron Man. Iron Man, the original series starting in 1968. Nothing that old, of course. None of the super early appearances. None of the Demon in a Bottle, which I really would love to get that storyline. It's like a 9-part storyline, which is pretty cool. But they had a whole bunch of them, all 65, 70 cents, which is like when I was collecting comics in the mid to late 80s. So the first issue I got, and I don't remember these, that's why I've got the phone up here, issue 194. That's the first appearance of Scourge and the death of the Enforcer. And these are all, I mean, a bit of a spine roll. You can't see it as much as I can feel it. Maybe some ticks on some of these, but for the most part, they're in really nice shape. I would say very fine. I don't think you'd call any of them mint. 200, which has always been a classic cover to me. First appearance of Ironmonger and the debut of his Silver Centurion armor, this red and silver armor, 25 cents each. Moving along, got 218. These are still 25 cents. Yep, all these Iron Men were 25 cents, and there's a whole bunch more of non-keys, right from 150 to 2 something. But I just grabbed the ones that were keys. So 218, debut of his Deep Sea armor, which sounds really incredibly dorky, but I'm a real incredible dork. Don't tell anybody. That's the secret. And so after 218 comes 219. You may have heard of this one. It's gaining a little steam. First appearance of Ghost. 25 cents. Yeah, I was pretty shocked. So I saw Ant-Man and Wasp last week with my wife and kids. Holy cow. Not only was it a super fun movie, but Ghost, who is a female, it's a male here, she was awesome. Her costume was absolutely awesome. Just looked really, really cool character. So to grab that first appearance for 25 cents, I'll take that. Yes, they do, poor man. They absolutely do. Thanks for joining us, my friend. It's good to see you. Glad some people are up this late on a Friday night. Um, any pink covers of Valiant? Okay, they were mail away. Good thing to know, Farley. Um, Going along, Death of the Spy Master. And I guess that would be the second appearance of Ghost as well. And then after that, 221. Oh, 221 just has Ghost, and apparently it's not a key, but it looks cool and I got it. So sometimes you try to follow the apps and you get busted. But there you go. Moving on, 225, and I ran out of backing boards. So these are um, in the original bag, so the 25 sticker. But luckily, it's on the bag. Sometimes they put the 25-cent sticker on, like I did that Youngblood. So we got 225. What is important about this? Armor wars begin. So some sort of war between armor. I think we're leading up to our friend War Machine. Out of order, 223. First appearance of the second Blizzard. I guess you really got to know your Iron Man history to have any idea who the second or first Blizzard is, because I don't. Sorry, I'm missing that. Then I skip a lot to 281. Let's see what's up with 281. I think that is first team appearance of Masters of Silence, but more importantly, the War Machine armor debuts in this. But this is not the money book. The money book is the next one, which I did not get. They did not have 282. That's the first appearance of War Machine. This is just the first appearance of the War Machine armor. Bueller, my friend, how you doing today? Good to see you in here, man. I'm glad you could make it. Last book I picked up, and this one I paid fair market value for. Lemire's run on Moon Knight was freaking awesome, and it just really grabbed me. Excellent writing. Smallwood's art and Jordi Belair is killing it. Killing it with the colors, and colors, because of all this negative space, really important in this comic because they use this theme a lot, this idea of negative space. So I paid $4 for that, and it's the second copy I got. I just really like this one. So yeah, that's it. You know, I'm super psyched. I got that Miles Morales. That was pretty incredible. Yeah, poor man, I've been super busy. I have not done any contests. I'm not just skipping yours. I got Bueller's done, and I think that was about it. Bueller, I'm drinking a beer from Oregon right now. This is a Kolsch by Occidental Brewing out of Portland. Don't know if you're familiar. Not the coffee that you like, but the beer, the other end of the day beverage. So yeah, guys, anything going on with anybody? Anybody pick up anything good? That's my haul, and I'll be going away for a little vacation for about 5 days starting Sunday, so I probably won't be picking up anything. It's a pretty secluded area we're going to, so don't expect to find comic books there. My wife would be pretty upset with me if I did. I have enough anyway. Anybody get any neat spec books, like stuff coming out now, or find anything in the dollar bin diving or the 25-cent bin diving? Yeah, I will get to it, poor man, don't worry. Mars Attack Pocket Comics. Cool. Yeah, sometimes, Farley, it's not about it's not about getting the comic that everybody else wants. It's about getting the comic that you want, you know, and that can be just as rewarding. You know, if I was only in it for the money, I could start investing and doing it totally differently. But I'm in for the, for the surprise find for 25 cents, or for finishing the run, even if it's not a run that everybody else wants. That's definitely cool. Yeah, it is, and it's a Kolsch, a German-style ale. I don't know what the difference between a German-style ale and American-style ale is, but it's pretty good. It comes in a yellow can, which is kind of cool. A little throwback look there. Batman 608 second print. That book rises. What is special about 608, Trinity? I don't actually know. And is the second print more important than the first print, or is it just something that you wanted to get to complete it all? Poor Man knows what's so special about that book. Tell me, I don't know my man. Yeah, so I've got that 635. I picked that up for 50 cents. It is hard to find Jim Lee cover. Cool, yeah. So I've got 635. I was telling Poor Man saw me show that in an earlier video last week, and it is not a great copy. Probably like a 6.5 or a 7.0, but that's a 635 for 50 cents, which is pretty cool. First appearance of Jason Todd as Red Hood, I believe. Jim Lee, and is he the artist on the second print only, or is he on the first and second print? He'll tell us in a moment. So yeah, Bueller, you were on that reviews from the Batcave earlier. I was trying to get on that, but I was out with the family. We went for a nice walk on the waterway here. My wife rode her longboard. My kids had their scooters. My sister-in-law was pushing the baby in the stroller. That's the beginning of Hush. Cool. Hey there. How you doing? Your parents going to bed or? Okay. All right. So yeah, it was a really nice night. Like I said, when it cools down at night in Tacoma, it's really nice. But you know, the house keeps the heat really, really well until like midnight. So I don't mind being up here, cooling in the living room, the door open, and the fan on behind me. Keeps me cool down. Made the kids take showers tonight, and hopefully that will help cool them down. We'll see what happens. I have to sneak in later and have the Tooth Fairy make a visit to my younger son. He left another one today while we were out for dinner. Cool. All right. I think, my friends, I'm going to wrap it up here. But Farley, it's good seeing you. Poor Man, Bueller, Trinity, Woodard. Looks like you left already, but thanks for stopping by. And yeah, hit me up on Instagram if you want. Trinity, I know it's easier to communicate on there than it is on YouTube. And we'll see if we can work out some sort of trade. All right, everybody have a good night. Drink your cold beer and stay cool and stay healthy. I'll talk to you later. That's right, Farley. Keep them together.